What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. You join me today, or tonight should I say, in my kitchen. It's a bit dark outside for an intro. We're going to be looking at the Vauxhall Corsa C today. A quick one. I'm going to show you guys how to remove and replace a battery. Before you laugh, it's a dead common thing that we all do probably once a year or at least once every 2 years, and it's something that you shouldn't have to pay a garage to do either. It's a dead simple job, only requires most of the time 2 tools at most, if not 1. You just got a couple of bolts on the connections to the battery itself and the strap that holds the battery secure in place. So let's get outside anyway. We'll get the bonnet open. So the first thing you've got to do, whatever car you're doing this on, is obviously open your bonnet, locate the battery. Some BMWs, Mercedes have them in the boot. A lot of vans have them under the seat, or the driver's seat, or the passenger seat. So find out where the battery is for your particular model. Today's video is on the Vauxhall Corsa C, which is pretty generic for most cars, especially smaller cars. All tend to have them under the bonnet on one side, quite easy to get to, dead obvious. So anyway, find your battery, get your bonnet open, get your toolbox ready, and I'll join you outside and show you how. Alright guys, got the bonnet open as you can see. Go straight over to here, the battery's on the right hand side on these. Dead obvious, you can see your battery straight away most of the time. Sometimes on the newer cars they're covered up with a bit of plastic, but they're normally in a battery shaped box, which is a big giveaway. Anyway, on this we've got 2 clamps here. As you can see, we've got 2 bolts, 2 nuts should I say. Those are both 10mm. They're going to be that on near enough every battery is a 10 or an 8mm nut or bolt, keeping it tight. So I'm just going to undo both of them first. Like that. Pull our ground off, tuck it out of the way. Deposit it off. You just want to tuck it out of the way so it's not going to catch the connection and sort of touch on and off it like that all the time. Just while we loosen the actual battery clamp, which is down here. So on these I've already done this. There's a little thread that goes in there. I think this bit is meant to slide along that rail. Sort of slide so you can leave that in like that and then just slide it back, but it won't slide. So I just undid it until it pulled out. That's a 13mm bolt. It's got a 30mm socket, fits straight on that. It fits quite small because there's a little sort of plastic flange that the socket sits into there, so it feels a bit tight. It does fit, it's just got to make it fit, make it work. And then we just got a case of, as you can see, the handle on this battery snapped off. So now it's just a case of getting the wires out of the way and pulling the battery out of its little housing, which can be a bit awkward. I'm going to try and do it on the camera so you get the idea. It will come out, it's just a bit hard with one hand. So I'm going to put the camera down now, wiggle it out of this gap here, and then we'll clean up all the terminals before we put the new one back on. Right guys, so it turns out it's a bit more fannying about than I thought. So there's a little trim piece that goes on top of here, and it's hid by this rubber. So if you pull this rubber up and pull it off the metal here, you'll be able to get your fingers or a flat screwdriver in and pull this trim piece off like that, which will reveal the wires. They sit on a little tray that runs along there. Pull them out of the way just to loosen this off a bit, and then to make it properly loose there's an 8mm socket, 8mm bolt that goes down there. So you need a little 8mm socket, undo that and you can pull all this loose, which gives you just enough room to slide it out. It will not come out otherwise. I tried and tried, thought I'd just be able to slip it straight out, but no. So I just had to loosen this off to get it out. So I'm just doing this for the purpose of the video, but for the sake of if you're fitting a new battery, let's say this is the new one. I said before the handle was broke, but it's got an handle, so that was a lie. So you're going to get in your battery and get it into position, which might be a bit awkward with one hand on the camera. Right, let's put it down to do that, but yeah, it went back in fairly easy. You can just hold that out of the way because it's loose, and you can start pushing everything back into position. As you can see, I've put the wire strip, it does clip in there in the middle, back in its place. I'm going to put my 8mm bolt back in there, like so. Let's get it in finger tight, I can nip that up in a second. And now you can put this tray back on. I think that, yeah, so if you sort of send, let's show you this flat bit there, that tab underneath, so it slots in like that, and then that'll go below the metal light, so you can then put this rubber back on. It's fairly easy to pull it all off and put it back on. Just got to work the rubber, make sure it's back on proper so it keeps it all nice and sealed where everything's meant to be, which will leave you with just your terminals. So we get our positive on first, like that, and then we can put our ground on. You'll get a little bit of a spark or something sometimes. Now we can swap back over to the 10mm socket. Ratchet. It's just a case of doing these up. 2 10mm nuts. Oh yeah, and of course this bracket down here with the 13. I can put that back into place and tighten that up. This was actually only finger tight to start with, but I'll nip it up properly. You don't have to do them dead tight, just give them a nip. Like so. And that, guys, is the battery back in place, refitted. Bit more fiddling than expected, to be honest, but you know now how to get it out on these. Some cars you just undo the bracket, undo the 2 terminals, and it pops straight out with loads of room. Some are a bit fiddly, they have covers and things like that. But that's about it for this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, you know the script. And if you're new around here, like this channel, like car content, hit that subscribe button and join One Life Cars. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and until the next video, peace.